What is the London Sinfonietta?
London Sinfonietta is the flagship for contemporary music.
Sinfonietta basically means a small symphony orchestra, so it's an ensemble. Basically one of each of the instruments in the orchestra you'll find in the Sinfonietta.
As members of the London Sinfonietta, because we're playing music of today, often music by living composers, we're not just interested in getting the youth of today interested in it, because there are many, many people of older generations who are missing out on the music that we play. I think that young people are more likely to go to a London Sinfonietta concert, maybe, than to a symphony orchestra concert.
Yeah, that's true.
The music that we play in the London Sinfonietta is always interesting.
Challenging even.
Challenging, yeah, intellectually.
Why is it a challenge?
Challenging because it's usually quite difficult. It takes a lot of time to practice before we come to our first rehearsals. You have to prepare at home before you come in. And we always try to play to the highest possible standards, so it's challenging to always meet those high standards.
I would say, why not look at the London Sinfonietta programme, come along to 2 or 3 days that you're free for, and particularly look for a mixed programme. Look for a programme which has got music by a number of different composers.
I would also say, don't be scared about leaving at the interval. I go to lots of concerts where I hear what I want to hear, and then I move on and go and do something else. If I've heard what I want to hear at a concert, whether I've enjoyed it or not, I move on, I go somewhere else.
How do you know that the other half wouldn't have been even better?
I sometimes come to the second half and don't go to the first.
All right, the other way round.
Well, you don't, but I've been to a lot of concerts. I play the electronics with London Sinfonietta. I look after computers, microphones, any technology that's used in performance. I think I'm in a very privileged position because I put microphones out to either record or to amplify performances we make, and often Steve Reich's music is amplified, and it's through my ears that this music is interpreted. So I could really ruin the performances by getting the balance wrong.
Well, you see, the disadvantage of your job is that if you do your job as superbly as you always do, the audience don't notice you at all. They don't notice that anything has happened, they just think, well, that all sounded marvellous. Attention is only really drawn to you if something goes wrong. If you see what I mean, which is unfortunate, which is why we always try to remember, and I did in the last concert remember, that when we've played, we just draw the audience's attention to who's sitting at the back working the magic.
Oh, you're very kind. Yeah.
No. 20 quid.
You wanted a kiss.
That's more than 20 quid.